Okay, Ashray. 1 minute.
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute.
1 minute.
There's some problem here with my. Uh, 1 second. I'm supposed to begin 1 minute.
1 minute.
This meeting, okay. 1 minute. Okay, Ashray, am I loud and clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Am I visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And can I request all students to at least come into cameras? We can see who all are joining in from our JCs. Yeah, I can see parents also coming in. So good to see parents also. Please make your parents also sit with you all so that they can also understand what you all are choosing and understand the PPTs that will be shared. Today we are sharing very important courses of HR college. So don't worry, whatever you all are wearing at home, it's okay. Come on camera, see what's being there, because normally a screen off tends to make you distract to other things. This will not allow you. So come over to Anupama.
Yeah. So a very good a very good morning to one and all. Respected Principal Dr. Pooja Ramchandani ma'am, Vice Principal of the Degree College Dr. Rani Tyagi ma'am, all the faculty, all the esteemed faculty of the various degree college programs and courses, and my dear students and parents, a very warm welcome to the Career Orientation Program. Now, this program, we organize it every year, year after year. Why? Because the prominent question in everybody's minds after 12th is, 12th done, what next? And this is a question which, puts parents and students alike in a dilemma. So in order to answer all your queries and in order to help you choose the right career path, we at HR College have organized this career orientation program for which Principal Ma'am herself is present. Okay, she has spared a valuable time just to be there in this program to answer everyone's queries. My dear parents and students, can you please mute yourselves? Thank you so much. And now over to my volunteers, Ashray Chavan.
A very good morning to
Yes.
one and all present here. I, Ashray Chavan, the President of SYJC, welcome you all for this career orientation program. I would like to welcome our Principal, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani ma'am, Degree College Vice Principal, Dr. Rani Tyagi ma'am, all the esteemed faculties, my dear parents and friends. It is rightly said that an investment in education pays the best interest. So, my dear parents and friends, let us all make a wise choice for a bright future. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Lovina Sakrani to introduce the BFM faculty.
Good morning once again. Thank you, Asha. First, I would like to introduce Dr. Shweta Singh. She has comprehensive work experience of total 21 years with initial 8 years in corporate world. Dr. Shweta Singh has been working as an assistant professor and BFM coordinator at the HR College since 2015. She is also a member of exam committee and board of studies of commerce and management. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. as the former president of BFM committee and a founding member of Finesse.
Ashray,
Has shown
Ashray,
leadership.
Yes, ma'am.
She holds a double degree.
can you mute all by default except the speaker? Yeah, they cannot unmute. Change the settings.
He holds a double degree, including a second bachelor's in value education and spirituality. Beginning his career at KPMG India, Straight from campus, he earned a promotion within 2 years and is now a senior valuation analyst. Additionally, Saurav has authored articles which got featured in the finance magazines of IIM Rohtak and IIFT Kolkata. Notably, he co-founded Finacle Info Bond, a financial literacy initiative of HR College. And lastly, Ms. Tanishka Sawant. Tanishka Sawant is the former vice president of the BFM committee and founding member of Finesse. She also completed her master's in banking and finance from HR College. She is a financial analyst at Sterling Investment Management and has completed CFA Level 1 and Level 2. Additionally, she earned the All-Rounder Award during her tenure as Vice President of BFM.
Yes, over to the BFM presentation.
Okay, sure.
I mean, before Shweta speaks and takes on to the BFM course, let me first congratulate the entire SYJC for such wonderful results, because 99.37% result is what your college has got. You all have got, and you have made us proud. So hearty congratulations to all the brand ambassadors, and thank you to all the parents, and gratitude because you have taken care of them, and that's why we have got the proud results for HR College. Today and tomorrow, 11 o'clock onwards, we are doing these sessions for the benefit of students, because everybody gets confused. What should I choose? What will I do after 12th? After 12th decides your career. 11th and 12th, you take it in a way that, okay, this is commerce or arts or science. But now you have chosen commerce. After 12th, what are the various areas that you can look up to in HR college? So 2 days that we are going to spend with you, 11 a.m. onwards, we will give you all the courses by the coordinators as well as students there to tell you what do we offer. Now NEP has been introduced from 2020. This is our second year. So yours will be the second year that you will go in your first years. What courses do we offer? Like BMS, BAF, BFM that we are taking on today. Tomorrow, the other courses like BCom, BBI, BWalk. What is our agenda is to tell you what will be covered in your first year, semester 1 and 2. How will your internals be? And what would be the content that you will study, so that you can decide, is this my area that I can choose? An example, like when Shweta is going to talk about BFM, full form everybody knows, but what is covered under BFM, not many gets confused. So then you will get to know what is covered under BFM but in a few minutes from now, or a BMS or BAF. Then you make your right choices. One thing that we are making it clear is that today onwards evening, the form is starting. We will be updating our website with the form. Please do not hurry or panic to fill up your form. Take your time. Tomorrow we are not closing up the form. You have good days. Do not panic. There is an email ID. There is college helpline. Do not call in a hurry also, because once you call, there will be 1,000 students calling and you may say nobody's answering. So relax, fill up your form slowly and gradually, upload the required documents like a photograph, your signature, your mark sheets. If your mark sheet has come in an online basis, don't worry, just upload it. Look out for a list of documents that you have to make it ready. Slowly fill up your forms. Do not make mistakes in the form. We are not hurrying it up. Don't worry. Yes, there are doubts whether BMS will be through CET. No clarification has come from government. We have also told students to please apply for CET of government. We are under HSNC University that you all are aware of. We ourselves are also doing CET. So in case you have missed filling up forms for HSNC, the Maharashtra government CET, don't worry, don't panic. Fill up for HSNC University CET. Anyone is acceptable. I repeat, any one CET that you give is acceptable. But now the guidelines for admissions have not yet been clear. So whatever you have available scores of your 12th standard, fill up your forms. We will let you know in case there are changes. So not to worry, not to panic. Just fill up your forms calmly and then wait for the merit list. For BMSs, BABs, BBIs, the cutoffs are very high. So my request to now students, if you do not fall above 90 percentages, I repeat what I'm saying. If you do not fall above 90 percentages, it is better you also fill up BCom form, because then BCom is an automatic entry for all of you. Everybody who has done 12th standard will automatically get BCom in HR college. If you are a Sindhi and above 85 percentage, look out for these good courses, which is BAF, BMS, BBI. 80 percentage minimum. Above 80 percentages, you can fill up those high courses also. I'm not saying don't apply. Apply in as many courses as you want. But if your percentages are low, then please do definitely apply for BCom. Keep a seat in BCom secured, because it happens that higher cutoffs make you go slower in other courses. You may lose out onto your BCom also. We have observed. So my request, if you are below 85 in Sindhi category and 90 in open category, general category, please definitely fill BCom and other courses, whichever you wish to apply for. Okay? Remember, for BMS, BAF, BBI, BFM, BWOC, the cutoffs are as good as open merit. There are no in-house quotas in the self-finance courses. Only BCom has in-house quota. The other courses are purely on merit. Please remember, for other courses, you have to compete with outsiders as a normal child. BCom only in-house category is there. So when you apply, be careful. In-house is not applicable in BMS, BAF, BPI. But all the students who have got above 85 percentage, I repeat what I'm saying, above 85 percentage can aim for self-finance courses also, but keep a backup of BCom degree form filled. So my request and a request to all of you, do not panic if your percentages are low, thinking you may or may not get the courses. Just apply right now, see the first merit list, and then connect with the college authorities. So my best wishes, my congratulations to all of you for getting good results. Now the journey of applications for your future courses come in place from today onwards. Keep looking at HR College website. One more request, if there are people who connect with you and say, you have a low percentage, we will get you a seat in HR College, please don't believe them. Do not get into any unethical ways of getting a seat. People may promise you. I can proudly say HR College does not get into any donations, any seat that is paid off. So request, do not get into or fall for such people. They may promise you. There are many cases where we have observed that people take money and run away, take your originals also. Do not fall prey to anything. You have got principal's number in your contact list. Directly connect with the principal, vice principal of HR College. Do not fall into any such malpractices or anyone who's promising you seat for money. So my best wishes to all of you. Over to Shweta for the BFFs.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am. A very good morning, respected Pooja ma'am, Rani ma'am, senior faculty members, parents, and dear students. I take this opportunity to introduce program Bachelors of Financial Markets, which we also say BFM. So my brief introduction has already been done, so I would like to skip this slide. Coming to the BFM vision and mission. So the vision of BFM is to create financial awareness amongst the students by giving them a holistic approach about financial markets. And how do we do it? That is our mission. to make students really ready, industry ready, by diffusing learning processes through various events, conclave, industry expert, speakers, and alumni connect. Coming to the overview or introduction of the BFM program, what exactly you have in BFM? A student generally learns a comprehensive overview on securities, derivatives, risk management, investment strategies, fintech, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, etc., etc. I will definitely take you through the slide about semester 1 and semester 2 soon. But also, as I mentioned to you, this program focuses with the academics more on the practical applications, and which we do through live projects and mock stock simulations. The program objective is to you gain a comprehensive understanding to the students about global financial markets, analyzing and evaluating what exactly financial markets do, preparing students for the professional financial markets, and also they could cater to the people who are there or professionals in the financial market, making them ready, industry ready to the lucrative careers which are present in the markets, and also to give them a real change, the evolving trends and developments which are happening in the financial market. I must add one thing over here, that HSNC University has a BOS, that is Board of Studies, which have senior faculties, industry experts in the panel, and who really curate a very rich academic based program or course which majorly caters to the financial markets, to the industry. So students are really aware what is recently happening in the financial markets and how they can manage, or when they are done with their graduation, how they're how they're going to adjust with the markets and also adapt it. Moving on to the next slide here, I would like to call upon Tanishka and Saurav, who are already working with few prestigious organizations. They will give an overview that after doing BFM, what are the opportunities they have gained in the markets. And they will also tell you what are the future scope with BFM, what are the other courses you can do post BFM, what are the future prospects, etc. So first over to Tanishka and then to Saurav. Tanishka, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, and a very good morning to everyone present here. Today, I'll be taking you over the different courses you can do while you're doing your BFM and after your BFM. First is Chartered Financial Analyst. So, a CFA designation is a globally recognized certification for financial professionals, particularly those involved in investment management and financial analysis. It covers a broad range of topics such as ethics, economics, financial reporting, portfolio management, and quantitative methods. Second course you can pursue is CMA, which is Certified Management Accountant. It's a certification designed for professionals in management accounting and financial management roles. It emphasizes more on strategic planning, financial analysis, risk management, and decision support. CMAs usually work in corporate finance, management consulting, or any other business sectors. Third course you have is CFP, which is equal to the Certified Financial Planner. It's a certification which is available for individuals who provide financial planning services to clients. It covers areas such as retirement planning, investment management, tax planning, estate planning, and risk management. These professionals typically work with individuals and families to help them achieve their financial goals. Fourth is CPA, which is Certified Public Accountant. The CPA designation is widely recognized for accounting professionals. It demonstrates expertise in areas such as financial accounting, auditing, taxation, and business law. CPAs often work in public accounting firms, corporations, government agencies, or as independent consultants. Next is FRM, is Financial Risk Manager. The certification is for professionals involved in managing financial risk, particularly in banking, investment management, and other financial services. It covers topics such as risk management techniques, market risk, credit risk, and operational risk. Sixth course is ACCA, which is Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. It is a global professional accounting body offering the Chartered Certified Accountant qualification. It covers areas such as financial reporting, management accounting, taxation, auditing, and business management. ACC professionals usually work in sectors including public accounting, corporate finance, and consulting. The next courses is after you do your BFM, you can pursue either MBA in Finance or MSc Finance. MBA in Finance is a graduate level degree program that focuses on financial management, investment analysis, corporate finance related areas. It provides a broad understanding of business principles along with specialized knowledge in finance. Graduates often pursue careers in investment banking, corporate finance, consulting, or asset management. And MSc in Finance is a specialized graduate degree program that delves deeply into finance theory, quantitative methods, financial modeling, and it is designed for individuals seeking advanced knowledge and skills for careers in finance, including roles in investment banking, financial analysis, risk management, and asset management. So each of the certifications and degree offers unique opportunities for professionals like you and me to advance in their careers and specialize in different areas of finance based on your interests and your career goals. Thank you so much. I'll be handing it over to Saurav, who will take you over the career prospects.
Thank you so much, Tanishka. Hello, everyone. I am Saurav Ramani, and I'm working with KPMG India currently. And to see what career prospects are available post BFM, the top industries that a lot of us opt for are portfolio management, investment banking, consulting, advisory, wealth management, etc. And in all these industries, there are few prominent roles which are flashed on your screen. These are not the only roles available. There are a lot more options, but these are the few prominent ones. I'll just take you through by each role. The first one being a financial analyst. Being a financial analyst, you'll always be analyzing businesses, you'll be analyzing startups for various purposes. And those purposes could be one, either you're valuing the company, you're doing the due diligence of that company, or you're writing an equity research report, or you have to publish stock recommendations. For all these purposes, you'll be doing the financial analyst and you'll be working as a financial analyst in those particular companies. Next, you can always work in a brokerage firm wherein you can either work in the equity research division of that brokerage firm or in the proprietary desk or in the trading section. So if you become a trader in a brokerage firm, you might use technical analysis for your day-to-day trading activities. And if you choose to be an equity research analyst, you might use fundamental analysis. And like Shweta ma'am mentioned, and you might see in the presentation going forward, these subjects are covered in your course and you'll be learning them in your second, in your third year as well. Next, you could also be a financial consultant. So a financial consultant basically advises people as to how to manage their money, how to manage their funds, which insurances to buy, at what age to retire, retirement pe kitna corpus tumhe hona chahiye, and how to plan and how to build that corpus accordingly. Next, this is one of the most sought after roles, one of the most prominent roles, which is being an investment banker. Being an investment banker, you'll always get a chance to help companies launch IPOs, maybe help them in the mergers and acquisition processes, help the companies raise funds. So these are few of the things that an investment banker does. Apart from this, an investment banker is also involved in a lot of other activities. The next option that is available to you is being a portfolio manager. So like a financial consultant, you will be advising retail clients, but if you become a portfolio manager, you might end up working in a wealth management firm or in a mutual fund industry, in the mutual fund house, wherein you will be assisting your clients in managing their wealth and advising them as to which mutual fund or where to invest in. Right. And you'll be managing their portfolios. You can also be managing portfolios for HNI clients, that is high net worth individuals or ultra HNI clients. And finally, you can also work as a financial risk manager. And like Tanishka said, there's a post-graduation option available called FRM, which is financial risk management. After completing your FRM, you can always end up working in a role for financial risk manager, wherein your key activity would be to manage, to monitor the operational and financial risk of a company. So these are some of the most sought after roles that you can always go for after completing a BFM. And if you have any questions at the end of this session, I think we have a Q&A. We can definitely answer them. And now I would request Shweta ma'am to please take it forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tanishka and Saurav, for the insightful career opportunities and prospects post BFM. Now moving further, I will be taking you through the, so these are the illustrious alumni. What we have, you've already heard these two, Tanishka and Saurabh, whereas we already have students and alumni working at a senior position like equity research analyst, business analyst, financial analyst, senior analyst with esteemed organizations. Most important slide over here where we would like to cover, since Pooja ma'am mentioned that we have already started with NEP and this would be the second year. Coming to the first semester, what would be the students learning? So we generally have a major, the subjects which are divided into major, minor. So major we would be having, or the student who would be choosing BFM would be studying financial institution and market. It is all about the markets, the institutions, RBI, SEBI, their functioning, etc. Financial accounting would be catering to the debts, debentures, stocks, securities, etc. And as we believe that since first year is a foundation course, so student need not just only concentrate on the market subjects, the foundation should be really strong. So the minor subjects which students would be introduced or generally are introduced with the business strategy, principles of management. Here we have vocational courses where student would be learning about financial mathematics and statistics using Excel. So this is absolutely practical based subject. Ability enhancement, knowing about the markets, knowing about the management. Students need to also have a great communication skills. So they would be learning through AEC. Then value added course. With that, students also need to know about the culture, about the constitution, about value added, about beliefs, customs, etc. that is being taught in contemporary India values and issues, and also knowing about the India, that is Indian knowledge system. And the open electives, what we have is microeconomics. So here we have 20 credits. And if you see over here, I've put as asterisk 2. Now 2 is for what the co-curricular activities which students would be performing, whether it is a certificate program, whether they're joining, doing a seminar, attending a conference, etc. So they can gain these 2 points or 2 credits. Going to the semester 2. So semester 2, again, we have been divided, the subjects are divided into major and minor. Likewise, we have in major, in semester 1, we had financial institution and markets. Here we have principles of investment. That is again a core subject of a BFM or financial markets. Student will be also getting the further financial accounting details after having a module 1 and going to module 2. There we had studied about principles of management. Here students would be studying about business environment, the international environment, global environment, etc. How the markets function overview. Vocational course, again, mathematics and statistics using Excel. This is absolutely a practical based subject. AEC, value added course, Indian knowledge system. And here the open elective would be from micro to macroeconomics. Same credits, 20 credits. And 2 would be again on the co-curricular or the extracurricular activities, which students would be gaining by attending various programs, conferences, and discussions. Internal assessments and external assessments, this is the examination perspective. The NEP, as per the NEP, 40% of the weightage is being given to the internal assessment, which comprise of internal class test, which is for 20 marks, SLE, that is self-learning evaluation, where students will be given certain topics and they have to present. It would be a group presentation. So this activity or this initiative taken by HSNC University is to see that the students are not only getting skilled in the technical area, but also their overall holistic development is being taken place by discussing, giving the presentation together in the team and team spirit and the collaboration and with collaboration. Class participation, definitely students need to attend their lectures, and with that how much they are active and alert in their classes. So that would be 5 marks. So that comprises of 40 marks altogether. External examination, as we mentioned, that 60% of the weightage is given to the semester end examination. So the duration for the exam would be 2 hours and 60 marks. So here it comes to 60 plus 40, that is 100 marks. Teaching pedagogy, as so we do not only focus on the traditional methods. We focus in overall in all the programs and also in BFM. A lot of presentations have been, our students make presentations. One of the things which I have already mentioned is SLE, self-learning evaluation. Students also can attend recorded lectures on the markets. So that is one of the biggest advantage. Mentorship, here we have the seniors who mentor the junior. one of our program of BFM committee, Stock the Stock, which we'll be taking through very soon. So, so that is completely mentorship program. And with that, we have alumni, industry experts coming in and mentoring, guiding the students in the college. Industrial visits, students will be also having a practical exposure, or they do have a practical exposure by visiting the financial institutions. And one of the biggest advantage of being in Mumbai is that Mumbai is the financial capital of India. So we have all the big industries, all the financial institutions like giants like NSC, BLC, NISM, NDS, NSTL, CDSL, etc., etc. And so this is an overall teaching pedagogy that we only do not focus on the curriculum, but we also focus on the holistic development of the student by giving them an exposure to various areas. BFM committee, as our leader, our principal ma'am, always believe that only academics, more than academic students should be knowing about. So the practical exposure is very, very important. So every program has a very, have a very intact and a committee where, so BFM committee, what all activities they do and they have done. Let me take you through the glimpse of that. Stock the Stock, it is a flagship event of BFM committee, which is a 30-hour certificate program. And here we call the industry experts, especially the alumni, as I mentioned to you earlier also, that we believe in mentoring the students. So the intention of mentoring the students is to make them industry ready. So knowing that the students, after finishing the graduation, they become industry experts, we call the alumni, and they actually mentor the students into mock stock, into the various different type of areas of BFM, core areas of BFM. If you can see over here, we had 30 hours of program where students got an exposure under fundamental analysis, investment trading, technical analysis, behavioral finance, risk management, investment banking, very, very core areas of financial markets, followed by mock stock, which we have. You can see the students who have got the first, second, and third position. So this is a very, very interesting and a practical program where students undergo under BFM. Yes, industry visits are very, very important for the students to know what is actually happening in the markets. So these are a few glimpses of the NISM industrial visit, the BSc visit, the SEBI industrial visit, the RBI industrial visit. So students have been to these visits. Here, the student had an opportunity to meet Mr. Sanjeev Bajaj, the CEO of the Bajaj Financial Services. And this was a very great exposure for the BFM students. The other activities which was conducted under IMC, and we had a collaboration with the IMC. So these are certain activities which were covered. We also had a session on mutual funds. We had a session on finance for all. We had a panel discussion. As all of you know, that the ESG is one of the most important topic on environment, social governance. So all the recent trends, we had called all the industry giants, industry experts over here, who gave an exposure to the students on the areas and how to implement ESG and how to be really environmental and social friendly. Money Week, BFM committee or BFM celebrates Money Week by calling all the financial experts from various industries like SEBI, CDSL, etc. We also conduct webinars and seminars to keep students intact on what are the things which are happening or changing markets. So these are certain glints. Social initiatives, as we know that the students are getting prepared for the corporate world, they need to also be the social citizens also. So we do it by, and one of the major area of BFM is providing financial literacy program. So recently the students of BFM had conducted a program with a municipal school, and this is certain glimpse of the program where they taught the students of 9th and 10th grade about what is financial market, what is finance, how do they become a good, how can they manage their finances, etc. We also had a session on for the non-teaching staff. And one of the things which I wanted to mention, this is definitely last year presentation, but BFM students had an opportunity to undergo the program under the leadership of Finance Minister, Mrs. Seetharaman, and she mentioned that, she introduced this program called as Market Kaiklavya, where students of HR got selected and they had undergone a 10-hour certificate program on this. So this was one of the feather in the cap for the HR college. These are certain wins which HR college has achieved, participating in various intercollegiate activities, Finanza, Finasco, and students of BFM also got an opportunity to participate in NISM quiz, which was collaborated with SEBI, and these two students won 25K cash rewards. So these are the glimpse of the BFM committee and what we generally do. It's not only the teaching them on the academics, but also the holistic development of the students. So that's all from the BFM. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shweta Singh and the BFM committee. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Lovina Satrani to introduce the BAF committee.
Thank you, Ashrit. I'd like to introduce Ms. Bhakti Moolchandani. She's working as an assistant professor with HR College of Commerce and Economics, with over 12 years of teaching experience and 2 years of corporate experience. And she has even worked as a SEBI trainer with SYJC since last 5 years. Presently, she's pursuing PhD from Pune University. Welcome, ma'am. Over to you, Ashrit.
Thank you, Lavina. Just give me a second. I'll share the PPT with you all. Thank you, Lavina, for the wonderful introduction. Respected Pooja ma'am, respected Vice Principal ma'am, Rani Tyagi ma'am, our lovely dear students and their parents. So this is Bachelor of Accountancy and Finance, an orientation program for you for the year 2024 and 25. Lavina, is my voice audible properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. So the program coordinator is Miss Poonam Jain. Okay, she have a wonderful experience of almost 14 years. She taught different levels of subject with the BAF students. She's also qualified CA with AR12 ranking, which is actually most appreciable. She is UGC NET, MCOM, and the role which she play in HR College. Okay, she is the member of Board of Study in Accountancy and Finance, member of Examination Committee, and she's handling BAF Committee and MUN Society. So she's your program coordinator once you are joining your BAF. Okay, so when I'm talking about what this course is all about, how you are going to proceed ahead with. Okay, this is 3-year undergraduate program that combines accountancy, finance, economic, business law, taxation, audit, lot many other things you are going to come across and you are going to learn and you're going to specialize it accordingly. Okay, so then we have diverse variety of subjects into it, which can give you practical as well as theoretical knowledge both. So this course actually bridges the gap between the college and the corporates. Okay. Okay, what are the basic objectives? What are the program objectives? So generally, we teach you how IT is being improved, okay, via using GST, via using Tally, what kind of softwares you require, how you understand it, how you can work under a CA, how you can go ahead with the auditing team, and so on. Lot many other things on your own you can start after learning, after entering into these programs. Okay, so it's a real world business situations, simulation, projects, case studies, group discussions. These kind of things are being incorporated in the future. So when I'm talking about what you will learn out of this particular 3 years of course. So basically, we are teaching you the schedules which are being let down by ICAI and how these ICAI schedules are being implemented into the company. How you will go ahead with financial analysis, management, investments, how you'll understand the process. Okay, what are the ethical and legal principles? How strong communication and interpersonal skills you people require, okay, to tackle with your clients, to tackle with your team members, and so on. And of course, the critical thinking plays a very important role because it only takes you the sound business decisions. Okay, now I will request our alumni, Tanupriya, to proceed ahead and please explain about this. Tanupriya, are you there? Tanupriya, are you there? Okay, over to you, Tanupriya.
Hello, everyone.
Tanupriya, you are on mute.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yes. So, hello, everyone. A very good morning. So, now let us take a look at the illustrious alumni. So, basically, these are the people who have graduated from BAF at HR College and they have already achieved success in their life. We can see various roles like associate at PwC at UK, associate at PwC at UK. He has cleared CMI, CS1 and CB2, Institute and Faculty of Actuaries. Then we also have founder at India's International Movement of United Nations from HR College. Then we have senior consultant in actual services at EY United Kingdom. So basically we have a lot of options and a lot of seniors to look at who have already achieved great success in their life. Ma'am, next slide, please. Now let us look at some career prospects. So there are various career prospects that after being a BAF graduate, you can pursue and achieve success in your life, depending on your own intentions and your own uh, interest, like what you want to exactly do in your life. So now first looking at ACCA. So basically, a ACCA is it's a membership body which accredits and supports professional accountants all over the world. So basically, if you're interested in doing CA, but you don't want to just restrict yourself in India, you can definitely pursue ACCA as it's an international body which allows you and accredits you and supports you for the professional accountancy. Then we have CFA, Chartered Financial Analysis. So basically, the scope of these services can include trading, asset management, constructing and managing investment portfolios and funds. So once you have cleared up your CFA, like the levels of CFA, then you can definitely get ahead and become a CFA. And obviously, it's a great career option. Then we have CMA. So basically, CMAs are responsible for creating and maintaining financial plans and budgets. They analyze the financial data and make recommendations to management. So once up again, everything has a course. Once you have done this course, then you can definitely go ahead and become a CMA in any of the companies and, maintain their financial plans and budgets. Then we have FRM. So basically, financial risk manager is someone like you get a job, you need to you need to determine the earning capacity of the client, then you need to analyze financial markets and global environments to predict changes or trends, and then accordingly help them in investing and make them earn profits and basically manage their risk and lower it as much as we can, because basically everyone invests but they don't want risk. So you have to be there, someone has to be there who is managing their risk, right? So that's what financial risk manager do. And coming to US CPA, so basically if you want to specifically focus on going to US, so this is the way you can go it, because US CPAs can work in various roles, including auditing, tax consulting, financial analysis, risk management in different sectors, but in the US. So if you plan on going to US, then US CPA is one of the greatest options you can choose to pursue your dream. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanupriya, for the wonderful explanation. Okay, moving ahead, I hope you people understood very well how the things can be proceeded ahead when you are starting your career prospects with BAF. These are the career prospects, and yes, Tanupriya is our alumni. Okay, she just cleared out her TY, and now she's ready to get set go for her job placement. Okay, proceeding ahead. Now, because we are going ahead with NEP, new education policy, changed. So these are the different subjects which the students would be learning in semester one. Two subjects are belonging to the major one because BAF is an accountancy course. So two accountancy course which is having a 4 credit point each, financial accounting and cost accounting, 4 credit point each are the major subjects which the students would be learning. Then of course the student would be learning direct taxation. That is the most integral part when it comes to BAF. Okay, and uh, learning along with learning direct taxation, they can go ahead with their internships, and for internships they can work under CAs, so then they can file ITR. So it's an win-win situation for the students to have a theoretical knowledge and along with that doing internship for the practical purposes. That is a minor course for direct taxation. Then they have a vocational course which is more of practical based, which is being used into the Excel sheets. So vocational course, financial mathematics and statistics. Then we have AEC, which is ability enhancement course, where we want that our students' communication skills should improve. Their confidence level and everything should improve, how to write down letters. So in detail, it is core focused on communications only. And then we have value added course. In value added course, we have two different subjects with one credit point: contemporary Indian values and issues, Indian knowledge system, okay, which is belonging to one credit point. And then we have open elective, which is microeconomics within 2 credit points. So if you total all the credit points, it is actually 20, but I have given a star mark with +2. That +2 is a certificate course. Every student, it's compulsory for every student to do a certificate course and secure 2 credit points in every semester as per NEP. So the certificate course would be provided from the college, and along with that they have to give the examination. That is in 30-60 hours program. Again, when I'm proceeding ahead with semester 2, so a part of parcel they are learning in semester 1 and the part of parcel they are learning in semester 2. Financial accounting part 2, cost accounting part 2, direct tax part 2, and so on. Everyone, so we have bifurcated their subjects in part 1 and part 2 accordingly, so that the students should not be burdened with lot many things. And when I'm talking about semester 3, 4, 5, and 6, and so on, so they have different variety of subjects related to auditing, related to taxation, indirect taxation, management accounting, financial accounting. Then they have financial management. More of accounting subjects are there than the theoretical part.
I hope my voice is audible. There's a little network issue at my side. Just give me a second. I'll share the screen with everyone.
Excuse me, I cannot hear anything.
Bhakti, you're not audible.
No, in between the voice goes away in between. Ashray, Lavina, can you all hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Or is there a problem in my phone? I don't know.
We
No,
can
no.
Ma'am, I
Bhakti
think
ma'am.
Bhakti ma'am
Yes,
is facing
Charlie?
an issue with regard to network. So
Okay.
meanwhile, by the time she is joining back, can we request Tanupriya, can you give them a brief about the extracurricular activities and the club activities which a BAP committee does? So if you can just give them a brief, meanwhile Bhakti ma'am will join them.
I think she joined.
She's there. Yeah, she's there. She's there. Okay.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience from my side. There is a power cut. So
No
that's why I
issues.
got
No
disconnected.
problem, no problem.
Uh,
I'll just share the
You
screen.
want me to
Yes.
share the screen? Shall I share the presentation if you want to send
No,
it? Is any issue?
no, I'll share, ma'am. Is it visible? Is the screen
Yes,
visible,
ma'am.
ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Okay, okay. So we actually gone ahead with semester 1 and 2 as per new education policy. And along with that, even I want to explain you all about the internal and external assessment which takes place and which is equivalent to 100 marks. So when I'm talking about class internal test, which students have to give, it belongs to 20 marks. Then we have self-learning evaluation where every student have to make the presentation, perform in front of the teachers for every subject, which belongs to 15 marks, and the class participation inclusive of being in the part of events, being in committee, attendance, belonging to everything. It includes 5 marks, and the final written examination, which is of 60 marks. Okay, it's a 2 hours examination for every subject. The students have to proceed ahead. These are the internal and external assessment which will take place at the end of the semester. The final examination will take place, and in between we will be having class internal test, self evaluation, and the class participation marks. So the teaching methodology, as we have smart boards in our classrooms, so we go ahead and explain them via Excel. We have softwares like Tally. We can file ITRs, GST. These kind of softwares can be used for the students, for them, for explaining them the practical purposes. And also because every year we have union budget. This year we gone through with interim budget. So yes, during live streaming we always explain what are the impact of this particular policy onto the financial budgets of the company and how it is going to impact us individually as well as to the corporates. And these kind of programs, we always try to, Pooja ma'am's vision is always that the alumni should be always connected with our college. Even the parents should be always connected with our college, and try to give our students the practical approach which they are getting from the corporates. So Pooja ma'am always insists us to conduct an alumni session, which we did last year. And we continue ahead with every year a word with alumni. Every year we have few sessions where alumni who are working in corporates come ahead and explain what they are doing, what are the new arenas going across in the corporate world, and accordingly we proceed ahead. So these are the alumni we came across in the last year, and we took a lot of sessions accordingly. The sessions was some online, some sessions was offline, and we went ahead with that. So then we always believe that the students even learn the practical approach. Because of that, we organized a business valuation course. So in business valuation course, Miss Anu Agarwal, who is a consulting professional for CACS, ACCA, she came along and she explained that how to crack the interviews, what kind of interviews, in the interviews the questions should be asked, what kind of aspects as a business valuation you need to give, what kind of answers are expected from you. So we don't only teach them the practical knowledge, even we'll try to be a guiding force to them so they can crack the interviews in a better way. So we also conducted a certificate course which is finished it's a stock market, because students nowadays should know about stock market as well, because in BAF also we have certain subjects which is related to share market. So yes, connecting with NISM, connecting with BSc, NSC, SEBI, even students went for the industrial visits over there, and they give the certificate courses and they give the examinations accordingly. So BAF and BFM committee did it together. Even we had a 30-hour certificate course, which is stock the stock, with the students. So on every semester we go ahead and we give them the 30-hour certificate course, and students can grab the credit points as I explained you earlier during semester 1 and 2. So these are the different certificate course which we did. And one more mission and vision which Pooja ma'am always have as a BAF committee. Yes, you are gaining the knowledge, but as on a humanitarian ground, you always conduct a social event. Every committee, every club, go ahead and conduct a social event. It is something pay back to the society. So yes, BAF committee actually went to for this particular social event, and we come across with different social events every semester. Because humanity actually plays a very important role, so students should be grounded. Because of that, we always go ahead with the social events. Even students were taught how to file their own ITR. They do not have to go ahead with CA or something like that. Yes, they can file, they can make their balance sheets and profit and loss. They can file the ITR on their own. Just they require a seal of CA. So at the end of the day, when they are done with their balance sheet and profit and loss for their parents, for their self, just they require a seal of CA. If they are pursuing CA, so they require their own seal itself. So yes, again, alumni courses or alumni sessions, we gone ahead with it. We also had a session under Career Quest, where the corporates actually came and explained them what is to be done, and how the corporates actually require their knowledge, what kind of positions are available. So again, we have a social event. So this actually goes on and on with social events. Then we have good program, certificate course, alumni, and these are the sponsors. When we were doing the sessions, when we always go ahead with a fest, BAF generally have a fest. So yes, our the programs are always sponsored by good companies. These are the icebreakers, which was again organized by the BAF committee, Career Quest. These are the beautiful things with this particular journey. They will learn, they will understand the practical, theoretical, and bridging the gap between the corporates. Many more things. It is not only specific to accounts, but it is a mixture of accounts, share market, then law, then audit. So these kind of things they are going to learn during a particular 3-year BAF course. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Bhakti ma'am and the BAF committee. Now I would like to call upon Ms. Kanika Mahajan to introduce the BMS committee.
Thank you, Ashray. It's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Charvi Naveen Gada. She is an assistant professor and course coordinator for HR College's BMS course and an alumni of the institution. She has been a faculty member since 2016 and oversees 4 student bodies: the BMS Committee, Think India HRC, Garuda Cell, and the Hostel Association. She specializes in taxation, marketing, and management, having done both BCom and MCom from HR College and an MBA in finance from Sikkim Manipal University. She has also cleared the SET from Savitribai Phule University of Pune and is currently pursuing a PhD to add to her already high academic credibility. Welcome, ma'am. Over to
So
you,
much,
Ashwin.
Kanika. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First of all, a very good afternoon to everyone, and a hearty congratulations to all our distinct students for securing an excellent percentage in your board exams. Your hard work and dedication and perseverance have truly paid off. As you embark on this new journey, remember this is just a new beginning. So, your achievement thus far are a testament to the potential, and I have no doubt that you will continue to excel in your future endeavors. Once again, congratulations to one and all. I would now orient you all about the course that is BMS. Just allow me to share the screen. Give me a minute. Okay. To give you a brief about a course that is Bachelor of Management Studies, BMS, one of the cream course of our HR college, AICTE approved. This particular course, to begin with the briefing about what this course is all about, it is very important for us to first understand that in this today's corporate world, where there is a buzzing with a cutthroat competition, and anyone who has no niche skill is not deemed suitable for the job. So the competition calls for the professionally qualified graduates in the management sector who can pick up the tasks and responsibilities of administrative jobs. So BMS is a course that can be undertaken at an undergraduate level for the promising career in the field of management and administration. So it is a course that has a lot of value in the professional world, and BMS degree holders find a very good job right after they graduate. So the degree gives an opportunity to pursue a career in the industry of your choice. So these jobs are in management and administration, which is related to, or I would say initially when you start, the initial pay is definitely much more than and better than any other bachelor degree holders. So this degree is definitely a good career option. So BMS degree is basically essential to make the student learn the various fundamental of management at the graduation level itself. So this way, you will not only be prepared well for the job, but also will be able to take the specialized master course with a better understanding. To give you my introduction, you people already know about it. Just to add on, I'm also a member of an IQAC, member of an exam committee, member of the Board of Studies of Commerce and Management, and course coordinator of this particular course, that is BMS. Talking about BMS, which basically focus in imparting the managerial knowledge to the student to groom them up in the management level position in the different organization. This particular course is basically designed and spread across 4 years, whereby in the first year, you will be getting a chance to know about the various basics of managerial topic and also the basic knowledge about the various specialized stream, which we offer in marketing, finance, human resource management. From the second year onwards, students will be getting a chance to select their specialization in major and minor subjects, either in marketing, finance, and human resource management. This course complementary with your MBA, MMS, and PGDM courses. Now, everybody might be having a question, that is, who should choose BMS? Many students might be confused about, okay, why I should be taking BMS. So to answer to that question, students who are interested in business or management field can definitely pursue for BMS. Students who are very good in communication skills, team spirit, leadership, or other requisite qualities which are suitable for being a manager can opt for BMS course. Anyone who is planning to pursue for an MBA in any field can also opt for BMS. And lastly, students who are willing to start up their own business can opt for BMS course, as this course is designed to instill entrepreneurial skill among the students. What are the objectives? So the objective of the course is to create and develop future managers and entrepreneurs for the real world challenge, to inculcate the knowledge and skills in the students which would make them job ready and help them to hold a good profile in the corporate world, as they will be getting a knowledge not only about a marketing but also about the finance, HRM. So overall, you will be having a knowledge from the various streams. It will help you to provide a practical exposure by way of role plays, case studies, seminars, various certificate courses which are organized especially for the BMS student, holding or I've been organizing various interactive sessions which would make them ready to take up the future challenges in this business environment. The three specializations which we offer as an HR college are finance, marketing, and human resource management. Now to give you a brief about a curriculum, as rightly mentioned by Pooja ma'am as well. That is, this is a course which has been approved by AICTE, which means you need to appear for your CET. Many students have a question with regard to, do we have to specially give a CET from an HSNC? So as mentioned by Pooja ma'am, once again I'll repeat that CET can be given at any level, and if you have not registered yet, you can still register for an HSNC University CET exam which will be held, and based on that you will be getting a chance to get into BMS. The whole course, as I said, is spread across 4 years under an NEP, where first year being a foundation year, where various topics related to management and especially the streams which we are going to offer, that is marketing, finance, and HRM, are covered up. So in the first year, you will be given a brief knowledge on what is marketing, what is HRM, as well as the finance. So subject related to HRM, which would be management concept and HRM, marketing, that is principles and practices of marketing, and finance, that is introduction to financial accounting. So the whole objective and the whole motive behind designing this course in such a way is that in the first year, you will be given a brief about the each stream. So you get an idea and understand what are your major interests. So when you come in your second year, you will be in a position to decide that you want to do your major and minor in which areas. Along with this, you will also be getting a chance to know various subjects covered under vocational courses, that is financial mathematics and statistics with MS Excel, which is a complete hands-on training course which will be taught to you with the help of an MS Excel and a computer lab. Secondly, we have a value addition course. We have ability enhancement course, which is very important for a communication, IKS, which is Indian Knowledge System. Along with that, general elective, a subject where you will be offered a list of subjects which will be comprising of all the subjects covered other than commerce area. So whereby you will be getting a chance to learn something from the other courses as well. So that's why we called it as multidisciplinary. And lastly, that is co-curricular activities. That is your extracurricular activities whereby you can indulge yourself and earn 2 credits by engaging 60 hours in various courses and activities such as various events which are organized by the BMS committee, enrolling for various certificate courses, being a part, visiting, taking a part in industrial visit, and so on. We will be giving you a brief about the various activities towards the end. In the second semester, again, you will be having a subject called organization behavior from an HRM background, consumer behavior from marketing background, and basics of financial system from a finance background. And then along with that, vocational course, value addition courses, ability enhancement course, Indian knowledge system. Again, you will be getting a chance that is to choose a subject in general elective. And last but not the least, that is a co-curricular activities. So the total credit toward the end of your semester you will be earning is 20 plus 2. And as you proceed, as you complete your first year and move to your second year, is the year where you will be deciding your specialization areas. To now give you a brief about the examination. Examination pattern is basically comprising of 2 parts, that is one, internal and external. Internal assessments would be done based on or comprising of 40 marks, which will be done based on your internal class test comprising of 20 marks, which would be held online. Self-learning evaluation, which would be a group presentation prepared by you all, whereby you will be getting a chance to explore and learn the subject on your own and present and learn various communication skills, how to present, etc. Comprising of 15 marks. Class participation, which also cover attendance. To add on to this, we as an HR college have made it mandatory to have at least minimum 50% of your attendance. So total comprises of 40 marks. External marks or external examination comprising of the SEMEN examination having 60 marks, which would be a written examination comprising of 2 hours. The next thing comes is future scope. What are the opportunities you have after doing BMS? So once you graduate, the various job opportunities which you have is you can be or you can have or take a part or be a financial analysis. You have an opportunity in administration and operation, project management, be an enterprise management. You have an opportunity under human resource management and development, customer management, be a data analytic, that is data management and system analysis, sales and marketing, financial management, and communication management. Also, to add on, that is after you graduate from your BMS, what are the various career opportunities you all have? That is, what next after BMS? Student, you get an opportunity to pursue for your MBA, that is Master of Business Administration, pursue for MMS, which is Master in Management Studies, postgraduate diplomas in management course, or Masters of Computer Application, opt for various postgraduate certificate courses such as digital marketing, blockchain certification, and various others under marketing, human resource, as well as finance. So this is about the various career opportunities you have apart from or after you graduate from BMS. Now, I request Jatin Wadhwa, who is the current president of the BMS committee, a committee which is formed by the BMS student for the BMS student under the guidance of me and Dr. Radhika Menon, who is the co-coordinator of BMS. Over to you, Jatin.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'll give you all a brief about the BMS committee. The BMS committee is led by BMS students and is responsible for providing high quality guests, lectures, seminars, certificate programs to students enrolled in the program. In addition to that, it hosts Mystique, a massive intercollegiate competition in which numerous Mumbai institutions compete. So I'll give you all a quick run through about what we did last year. We started off with a certificate course by Dr. Hasina Sayyed, which was for 30 hours. The entrepreneurship course conducted by Hasina Sayyed, ma'am, provided to be a dynamic voyage into the realms of innovation and business acumen. It covered all the essential topics such as ideation, business planning, and financial strategies, which offered a holistic approach to the entrepreneurial minds. Next slide. Then we went to the 30-hour certificate course on Startup 101. We had several speakers from several sectors of interest leading the course. All the essential subjects were covered, including the challenges faced by entrepreneurs, traditional and digital marketing, and the perspective of the customer. Next slide. We also do have various seminars and programs throughout the year. Just like last year, we had brand management by Jabin Sheikh, and we have financial empowerment by Kamal Jeswani. Last year, we had an industrial visit to Boss Appliances. It was a one-day industrial visit, which was located in Daman. 41 students were accompanied by the teacher in charges, Charvi Gada ma'am and Dr. Adhika Menon ma'am. The visit also shed light on the critical aspects of production and quality management within the organization. Students learned about the company's testing for ensuring product quality and consistency. BMS committee with the cultural committee organizes HR college's biggest intercollegiate fest called Mystique. It is hosted by the BMS and the cultural committee, and it's a grand event spanning over 3 days and it offers a plethora of activities. It featured a diverse range of over 25 plus events encompassing various fields such as performing arts, sports, technology, and literature. We offered two electrifying concert nights featuring performances by popular artists such as Yashraj, Project 91, and Amin Jaz. The event witnessed an impressive footfall of over 5,000 plus people. Mystique emerged as a resounding success, offering a blend of entertainment, talent, and excitement. Last but definitely not the least, uh, we also organized a social initiative called Aisha. We undertook the social initiative, a social responsibility, and a commitment to building a better society. Last year, we donated food and hygiene articles to villagers on August 13th, and we furthermore made a visit to St. Catherine School, an orphanage, and spent a day full of fond memories.
Okay. So that was all about our BMS activities, which we organized throughout the year. So just to give you a brief, that is, these are the objective behind organizing this activity is to have a blend of academic as well as a culture. So whereby student gets to know in detail, or I would say in depth, about the various areas which we can cover by way of seminars, by way of arranging various workshops, by way of arranging various certificate courses, and also arranging an inter-college fest, that is a mystic, where they get to learn and whatever theoretically you all have learned about the management. So this is a platform where you can apply and practically experience about what are the various management activities and what are the challenges you face when we are organizing an event and etc. So this particular event is actually a blend of various management as well as cultural activities. Last but not the least, that is our alumni. So our BMS alumni continue to shine bright with their remarkable achievement and successful placement. They have forged their path in the diverse field, making the significant contribution and leaving an indelible mark on their respective industries. So with that, we would conclude for our today's orientation on a BMS. We are open for all the questions you have with regard to any of the courses which we have oriented today. Thank you so much and all the very best for your future.
Thank you so much, Ms. Charvi Gada and Mr. Jatin. Now I would like to call upon Dr. Rani Tyagi, the Vice Principal of the Degree College. She is afflicted with the university affairs and she is also the in charge of examination and admission. Over to you, Rani ma'am.
Ashray, is she there in the meeting?
Yes,
Is she
ma'am.
there in the meeting?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Rani ma'am.
What happened?
Rani ma'am, we would like if you would kindly enlighten the minds of our students.
Oh, my voice is not audible. Sorry.
Hello, Rani ma'am.
Rani ma'am, Ashray just is wanting you to say a few words to the students. Any general guidelines?
Anupama, that guideline I will give tomorrow, not today.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem. So now the question
I
answer
think
round,
Charvi,
Ashray.
Shweta, and Bhakti, I think included everything.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So students, now we are throwing it open to any queries, any questions. Ashray, they all can unmute themselves, right?
No,
Yes, ma'am.
should I
Yeah.
enable chat?
Yes, students, any questions pertaining to the courses, the three courses we did today?
I think students can raise their hand. They are not able to unmute or
No, ma'am, they're able to unmute.
Ma'am, they are allowed to mute.
The chat is disabled. Can you enable the chat?
Ma'am, can I speak?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, how the examinations will be held for BMS, annually or termly?
Terminal. Semester
Terminal.
system is there in degree college. All
Okay, ma'am.
courses. So there will be one exam in the month of October before Diwali,
October.
and there will be one examination in the month of April, which is before May.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
And
you.
in between your terminal examinations, there will be internal examinations of 40 marks.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And please remember, BMS is through CT. Right now, there has been no guidelines coming out of government that whether we have to do it with CET only. It is better those who are looking at BMS admissions appear for CET. For all other courses, CET is not required. I repeat, for all other courses, CET is not required. So if you're aiming at BMS in any of the good colleges, in HR, KC also, you have to appear for CET through government or through HSNC University. Any one will be acceptable.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Dhwani.
Yeah, this is Dhwani Sampat. First of all, I would like to thank you for such an insightful lecture. And I have certain questions. May I?
Yes, dear.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, will we be able to pursue any professional course with it, or are these full-time courses? Is what I'm asking. That is it requiring all full dedication, or we'll have that time to
Dhwani, these are your regular courses, and as per the rule, you cannot join any other degree programs if you are joining, say, BCom, BAF, BFM, BFA, BAF, BMM, right? Apart from that, you can choose any professional courses like ACCA, CFA, CA, which doesn't require your college attendance there. So college may we are making a 50% mandatory attendance, and remaining of your 25% and 50%, you can use it for your professional courses. So CA, CFA, CS, actuarial science, all these can be taken up together with your regular UG programs.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, and what kind of salary packages do we get if we do only graduation course? Like if I take a BMS or something like
It depends on your skills, beta. Normally, if you have got good grades, you should get about 5 lakh package per annum. And it depends on what extra skills you have added on during your graduation courses. Mere degree might not get you anything, which will be a 25, 30, 40,000 salary per month. But if you want to go ahead in life, you need to upskill it. So the certificate is extracurricular activities. You need to add on to your CV the social initiatives that you will take. All this will give you an edge over others. So if an A and B is only a graduate and B is graduate with good extracurriculars, certificate courses, additional sessions, industry interaction, obviously as an employer, who will you choose? So you decide.
B1. Yes. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, I'm done. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am, can I have a query?
Yes, Sudhir Kumar.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my daughter is Bhumika in HR college. And
Yes, go on.
yeah, so just wanted to understand, while we are doing the BMS course, is it mandatory for a child to take up the internship, or do they have to like, I am a little confused about the internship factor.
Not yet, not for the first 2 years. Not for
Okay.
first 2 years.
Okay. So in the third year, they'll be doing the internship.
Yeah, that will be a part of curriculum and they get marks for it.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
I think Rani ma'am can also answer. I'm going into Coastal Road, so I may get off.
Hello, ma'am. I wanted to ask a question.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, in the second year, we get a choice for choosing subject in BMS. So if we choose marketing, then in MBA, can we change the subject when we are pursuing MBA?
I don't think so, but Charvi will be the best person to answer. Charvi?
Okay, so I'll take up this question. So, ma'am, when a person is pursuing their graduates in marketing, it is always advisable that when they pursue for their master, they should be selecting anything in the area of their specialization which they opted at their graduation level. So, when they're selecting at the second year, they have to be very careful. But in NEP, we have an advantage because here we have a major and minor. So second year, when you're opting for example, your student is more interested in marketing. So they can opt for a major as a marketing, and in their minor, they can opt for either finance or HRM. So when they graduate, they have an option open up to pursue for their master either in marketing or any of the minor subject which they have opted for. So that is an advantage which they have when they pursue in the second year. But just to add on, that is in the second year, once you decide your major and minor, it remains same throughout in your second year, third year, as well as the fourth year.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, I have a query here.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have mentioned that you need to select, like for example, if I'm still confused between marketing and finance, and if I take up marketing as my major and finance as my minor, what is the ratio? Like, what does it mean to be major and minor?
Okay, so the major is basically the area where they will be poorly specializing. So that will be their core. And along with that, and add on to that, they have an additional knowledge on one of the minor. So today, if I want to say that if I have graduated, then I am specializing in finance, but I also have an in-depth knowledge on my marketing.
Minor subject.
So
Okay.
I have an overall overview of both, that is finance as well as marketing.
Okay. Also, ma'am, like while we were going through all the PPTs, we saw that there were a lot of certificate courses that were offered. So these certificate courses now, like for example, if I went through all three PPTs, and there were certain certificate courses which were there in other two PPTs, which I also as a student of BAF or as a student of the other two
STEM or
options.
math. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So will it be possible for us to take up those certificate courses?
Yes. Yes.
So
So those certificate courses are open for all the courses. So
everybody.
even if a BMS is organizing, it is open for all other courses as well. So student can get an opportunity to enroll for those courses.
For those courses, and they are separately paid, right?
Ma'am, these certificate courses are free of cost.
Free of cost.
Okay. Free of cost. Okay. Okay. And can we get a little insight about the fee structure for all three courses?
Okay, ma'am, that I will give you tomorrow.
Okay.
Not today.
No worries. No worries. No worries. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
There are a few questions in the chat box as well.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am, I had a question that after the first year in the second year, can we change our courses like doing chosen of BAF, and after that in the second year, can we go back to BCom or any other
No,
course?
no, no. Changes of course we don't allow. Once
Okay,
you have
thank you,
taken
ma'am.
admission in one course, you are not supposed to change the course.
Ma'am, what about within a particular course, if I have chosen major and minor courses, and then after completing one semester, I feel that, my minor which I had taken is better, like, I would like to convert it into major. Can we do
No,
that?
ma'am, there is no option like this. There is no option.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hello, can I ask?
Yes, please.
Actually, I joined late if I've missed it, but I want to know CET for BMS, what score is required because it's a first year?
For us also, it's the first time that the students are appearing for CET, AICT. So we are also not have that much idea. But the thing is that you have to, if you want, you can appear for both the CETs. You can appear for HSNC University CET and the Maharashtra government CET. And I think then you compare that which ones, in which you have scored better, and then in the form you have put that score. I will personally suggest go for both the CETs and then compare the marks and then fill the form. There is no hurry to fill the form. 29th May is the Maharashtra CET. And I think HSNC University CET is after 2 days. 29th is, I think, HSNC and 28th is Maharashtra. Appear for both the CETs. Only for BMS, yes, we consider only CET score.
No, ma'am, I'm asking for registration process is still on or not?
Ma'am, today the form will come. After, I think, half an hour, the forms will be on the website.
For Maharashtra,
Excuse me.
For HSNC University CET, I'm saying. And Maharashtra CET, the forms are already out long back.
that she has appeared, yeah.
Yes.
But they have not given yet center or admission card or nothing.
And that we don't know.
Okay.
For HSNC University CET, have you filled the form?
Yes, for 29 she has filled up,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am. We
Hello.
received a PDF on the junior college group which said that 25% is given weightage to CET and 75% is for board marks. So is that true or only CET will be considered?
That is for HSNC University.
Okay, for HR college, only CET will be
Yes.
considered.
Yes.
HC.
HC, that is HC.
Listen. I'll clarify. For
Anyone.
HSNC University, that is HR college or KC college, the weightage of CET will be 25% and 75% will be given to your HSC scores. So don't get confused. There might be some colleges who will take only your CET score. The guidelines have not yet come clearly. So just wait for a few days, fill up your forms, give your CETs, and then accordingly your marks will be considered or not. You will be allowed or you will be told. So right now, don't look at CET, but just work hard and get good scores in CET percentiles.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am. My first question is it advisable to do CFA with BAF?
Shweta, I think you can answer.
Yes. So for CFA, if you're planning to do CFA, BFM is the best option because BAF goes well with the CA. Because in CA, you have more of account subjects. CFA has more of financial markets and management subjects. So CFA, BFM combination is better.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Excuse
ma'am,
me.
is it advisable to do a CA with BAF?
Yes.
Okay.
CA, BAF and CFA, BFM. That's the best combination.
Majority of the students are doing BAF along with CA. The basic reason is most of the subjects are similar. So they can well versed during the examination here itself and for the CA as well. So yes, BAF can go along with CA.
Hello, ma'am. Will there be a lot of projects or anything that would be a problem for a CA student in the third year for that?
It is easily manageable.
Yeah, it's quite manageable. Shweta said that internal assessment is of 40 marks. So for one semester, you will have a 15 marks class test and a 10 marks SLE. These two things you have to manage along with your classes and along with your CA. I don't think so it's that much. You can easily manage both these things.
Okay, ma'am.
The good part is we don't have any project. So you just have to appear for internal class test, which is online. And you have to come to college for your SLE's presentation, which will be held during your lecture hours only. So I think it is very easily manageable.
And the schedule and the topic, everything will be informed well in advance so that you can easily plan.
We have a question that is, are any in-house allowed in any of BMS and all? So just to clarify, we don't have any in-house criteria for any of the self-finance courses, that is BMS, BAF, BFM, BBI, BMMC, BWOC, except for BCom, we don't have any in-house criteria.
Ma'am, what is the cutoff for BAF and BFM course?
Last year for BAF, it was 96 something, and for BFM, it was 95.2.
हेलो मैम।
Yes.
मैम केसी कॉलेज के एडमिशन फॉर्म इशू हो गए हैं, तो हम वो फिल कर सकते हैं पर्सनली कि जो मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी से डेट इशू होगा उसमें हम फॉर्म फिल कर सकते हैं?
नहीं मैम, केसी कॉलेज, एचआर कॉलेज, दे बोथ कम अंडर एचएसएनसी यूनिवर्सिटी, तो आपको एचएसएनसी
जी।
यूनिवर्सिटी के ही फॉर्म फिल करने हैं। वी आर नॉट कनेक्टेड विद मुंबई यूनिवर्सिटी नाउ।
ओके। मैं केसी कॉलेज ऑटोनोमस कॉलेज,
सॉरी
केसी कॉलेज इज ऑटोनोमस कॉलेज?
Ma'am, KC College, HR College, and BTTC, they all the three colleges comes under HSNC University. They are constituent colleges. They comes under
Okay.
same university, HSNC University.
So ma'am, is it good?
Of course, it is good, ma'am.
ओके ओके। हम बीएफएम करना है मैम, तो उसके लिए अच्छा है केसी कॉलेज?
And both the colleges are good. You have to make your own choices, ma'am.
Okay.
I am from HR. I will say that HR is the best.
Ma'am, I have a query. So like how for the CET, we do not have any knowledge about the centers and all. For the HSNC exam that the children will be giving, will they have to go to HR college and give their exams, or how will the exams
I
be
think it
conducted?
will be an online exam.
Okay. So but then the center will have to be like the online exam has to be given from the
And
home.
the schedule and everything will come gradually. Just wait for
Okay.
2-3 days. Everything
Okay.
will come.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Hello. Ma'am, my daughter has got 90%, so will she be able to join BEF?
Yes, ma'am, I think so. Just we have to see the cutoff first, ma'am. The first cutoff we have to see, and then based upon that we can answer.
When will we come to know about the cutoff?
The merit list will come, ma'am. First fill the form and the merit list will come. And then today the forms will come. Every detail will be in the form. When will be the first merit list come? When will be the second merit list will come? Within 15-20 minutes, the form will be on the website. HR college.
She's got 99 in accounts, so.
And the overall percentage will be counted.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, the students who have got 85% and above, can they pursue for BAF or BFM?
Yeah, there is no harm in filling the form. Now, beta, fill the form.
Okay.
Then we will see. I suggest fill the form for both BFM and BAF. BBI
Okay.
also.
Okay.
Ma'am, I would like to know the basic difference between BMS and BBA.
Yeah, so basically they both are similar, but just to differentiate them, BMS is focusing more on analytical studies and it's a blend of management administration, whereas BBA is all about administration. So that's how it's different. So here you have a blend of management plus administration and it focuses more on analytical studies. So that's how BMS is different from BBA.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Miss, and for a CA student, what do you recommend, BAF or BCom?
both are a good combination. I think majorly nowadays people have started, BAF students have started opted for combination of BAF with CA, because as Bhakti ma'am rightly said, your all the subjects related to BAF gets covered up in your CA as well. So it's a very good combination. So people, like, there's a myth that only BCom is a good combination, but that's not. Many people from BAF are nowadays opting for CA. And just to add on, there are many students from BMS, BAC, as well as BFM who are also opting for CFA. So it's totally dependent on your choice. But as Shweta ma'am rightly said, BFM and CFA is a good combination. But there are many students from BAC and BMS who are also doing CA as well as CFA. So it's totally your interest area.
And also depends upon
Miss
how
Anu.
quickly you can manage. You have
Yes.
to manage both the courses together.
Miss Anu, what about attendance?
Charvi ma'am just said that 50% attendance is must for every course.
Yeah. Hello, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, my daughter, she's thinking about BMS, so she's giving CET, but she should fill up the HR form for other options also today.
Course, ma'am. I always suggest to fill forms, because if you have not filled the
Yeah,
form, then later you don't have any option to
yeah,
apply for that particular
that
course.
is why I'm
So
asking.
just one option is BMS. Please fill the BF form also, BFM form also, where
Okay,
whichever form she is interested.
but my query is that if after CET other form will come, right, for admission process?
And the forms are already on the portal. You can fill the form.
Okay, so
If
it's
you
the
go to
same
it,
form for
yeah, it's the
anything.
same form. It's the same form.
So today it started,
Yeah. I think within 15-20 minutes, the form will be on the HR college website.
and the last date will be?
Last date will be 11th of June. ma'am.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, I would
Ma'am, we
just
have
like
a
to
query.
ask, I would just like to know what are the chances of CA exams clashing with BAF?
Ma'am, we try our level best. I think we have never done that both the exams are going simultaneously. We always keep in mind this. First, we see that what are the CA dates, and according to that only we plan our examination dates.
Oh,
I
okay,
think in
thank
the
you.
history of HR, I think we have never done that thing, that our CA exams are clashing with the HR exams.
Okay, thank you so much.
Ma'am, we have a query that for admission in HR, we have to fill the HSNC form as well.
Ma'am, there is one form. There is only one form. If you go to the HSNC University website, that is the same form, which form is available on the HR college website. It's the same form. In that form, you have to give your options, that whether you want to select HR, you want to select KC, you want to go for BMS or BAF or BFM. There are different drop options. So the form is same, whether it is on the HSNC website or on the HR college website.
Hi, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please.
Okay. There is a little confusion. So when I speak to the existing CA who are already doing CA, a lot of guys are doing BCom. So can you please throw some lights on why do people who are aspiring CAs prefer BCom versus the other courses like BAF or BFM?
Rani ma'am, can I go ahead with this?
Yeah, please.
Thank you for the question. Reason being why it is BAF, as I have rightly told you, that the subjects which are there in CA, already those subjects you are doing with BAF as well. BAF and CA, almost the subjects are similar. Okay, just a one advanced level is there in CA. Rest all the subjects, the course content, everything is similar. So yes, with preparation of one subject, you can give both the examinations. That means you are doing your degree course as well as your professional course. So because of that, majority of the students are opting for BAF when it comes to a combination with CA.
No. So my question was different, opposite actually.
Yes.
A lot of guys do BCom with CA. So
That's
why
what
do they choose
Charvi ma'am.
that?
That's what Charvi ma'am rightly told you prior, that earlier people from BCom were doing CA, but nowadays the trend have been completely changed because of new NEP, because of NEP, the subjects and everything is being correlated with each other. Then students are opting BAF along with CA nowadays. It's been since 4 to 5 years. Students are being opting BAF and CA rather than BCom and CA. The trend have changed now.
Okay.
You can opt for BCom as well as you can opt for BAF as well as along with the CA. That you have to manage it on your own.
Okay. So one more important question.
Yes.
If you take up, if I compare, let's say BCom and BAF, what should be the weightage in the market, or when people go for jobs?
So generally, when I'll consider BCom is since long 50 years and considered to be a traditional course since very long. And BAF came across with the corporate culture, explaining you the practical knowledge and everything. So students who are very good at communication or want to improvise their communication, or maybe if you're asking related to the corporates, both the degrees have an equivalent category. It depends upon the students whether you can cope up with BAF or BCom. Corporates accept both the degrees very well.
Just to add on, sir, I personally had an interaction with a lot of BAF students who are doing a combination of CA with BAF. And personally, they have said that it becomes very easy for them when it comes to an examination for the college level examination because they have already covered those topics at CA level. So it becomes very easy for them to appear for the examination. And that's the major reason nowadays why people are opting for BAF because they have very less theoretical subjects and they're more keen towards the practical subject which BAF is specifically focusing, especially for the students who are pursuing for the CA. And it can be one of the reason what you're asking why people opt for BCom and not BAF. It could be a reason why because BCom has a morning college and we self-finance exam from 10 a.m. onwards. So that could be one of the reasons why people go for BCom. But now that doesn't make difference because both are at equal level and par, and as well as in NEP, everything is common. But yes, BCom has little of theoretical subject more, but BAF has almost no. So it's more of practical. It becomes very easy for the students to cope up because CA students are more focusing on CA studies. So when it comes to college level, they might find it difficult, when it comes to theory
Exactly.
subjects. So that's why combination of BAP and CA goes very well.
So does BAF also has an internship compulsory after second year?
Yes.
So,
Internship is mandate.
so how does one balance the articleship and internship? Just asking. See, we have to. I'm sorry, I'm asking little questions because we have to be very clear on decision.
No, sir. Articleship can be considered as their internship as well. So when they're doing their articleship, that itself can form a part of their internship in their third year. So they can manage.
Okay. One more last question is that so the cutoff you said for BAF is 95%. Is it same for already existing students who are in
So it
SYJC?
totally depends upon the score. So when the first merit list comes and when the number of students are enrolling for the course, it depends on the merit list. So the cutoffs can go 1 or 2% higher and lower. So it depends on the student score, the enrollment, people who are enrolling for it. So the cutoffs can be different also. But as ma'am said, those who are above 85% should enroll for both the courses and then they can just wait for the merit list to be out.
Just keep options available. Don't just stick to one course and then later on you will find that no seats available. So please have multiple options. Fill the form for BMS also, BAF also. Keep the options ready.
Okay. What is the last date to fill up these forms? I mean,
Sir, 11th June.
okay.
How
Okay.
many options we can select, ma'am? Maximum.
I think 3-4 options you can select simultaneously.
How many?
3-4 options.
Okay,
They
thank
will
you.
ask you that just rate them according to your preference. So first BMS, second BAF, third BFM. Then
Okay.
this way you
Yeah.
have to select.
Okay.
Even I want to suggest, don't wait till the last date because the seats are already filled, and then at the end of the day, you will not get the admission anywhere else.
Because when the
So it's
merit list
better
comes, if you fill the form late, then you will not consider for the first or the second merit list. that the system is like this. So you don't fill the form late. Fill the form right now. It will be better. And suppose
Good afternoon.
just one more thing I want to add. Suppose your name comes in the first list of BAF. So you just come, pay the fee, and then you want BFM. And in the second list, your name come in BFM. So first you have to go, you have to cancel the admission in BAF, and then you have to take the admission in BFM. Simultaneously, you can't pay the fee for both the courses. You have to first cancel the fee for the first course, and then you will go and pay the fee for the another course.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I just wanted to ask that what will be the percentage for the last list around
Last time, which
depends on
course
the
you
merit.
were asking?
BFM?
BFM, I think last time, I think was around 92 or 91%.
Okay. Okay. Thank
And
you,
what
ma'am.
about BMS or BBA?
Ma'am, BMS this time is through CET, so there is no discussion we can do on the cutoffs.
Ma'am, what about BAF?
BAF was last time 94.2.
Ma'am, what is the cutoff
for
BMS?
for general category? For Sindhi category, I think it was around 82%.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a query. So the BMS subject, is it the BMS course, is it more of practical or is it more of theoretical?
It's a blend of both, ma'am. They have practical as well as theoretical. They have designed only in such a way where the student can get a knowledge of not only one area but everything. So they get to know about marketing, finance, as well as HRM, and along with that, an entrepreneur skill. So you're all set and ready to be an entrepreneur once you graduate or once you pursue for your career in masters. So it's a blend of everything. It's not only theoretical, only practical. It's mix of both. So I would not say completely theory or completely practical. It's a mix.
And ma'am, I will say, just add on to this, that after NEP now, all the courses are the blend of both practical as well as theory part. It's the best beautiful part of NEP, that now in BCom also, in BAF also, you will have such kind of combinations.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Hello?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. What is the tentative date if in case I fill the form today for BAF, what will be the tentative date when the first list will be out for BAF and BMS? Not BMS, just BAF.
Go to the
All the
website. Go to the website. There is a form. Go to that form. Every date is mentioned in that form. When will be the first merit list? When will be the verification of documents? When will be the second merit list? Each and every detail is in the form, in the circular which we have posted.
Also, ma'am, BAF doesn't require any entrance exam, right? CET something?
No, nothing.
Okay, thank you.
good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, for for BBA or BMS, only Maharashtra CET if we give, is it acceptable or we have to give the HCET also?
Of course, it is acceptable, but again, it's my advice to go for both the CETs, na? Then you can compare your score. Maybe in HSNC University, you score good marks as compared to the Maharashtra CET. So I think
better will be considered, right?
No, we will consider both, ma'am, when we are open for both. But as a suggestion, I am saying appear for both the CETs.
Yeah, so from both, whichever in whichever CET I score better, that CET will
you
be
can put that marks. Of course, you can put that marks.
Okay.
Hello,
Miss,
ma'am.
what are
What
the
is the
cutoff for
cutoff
BAF?
BFM seat for KC College?
Ma'am, this is for HR. I don't have any idea about KC College.
Miss, what are the
Ma'am, can you please differentiate between BBA and BMS course? What is the difference between these two courses?
I just said it that the difference between BBA and BMS is that BMS is a combination of management plus administrative, and it focuses more on the analytical study compared to BBA, which is more about administration. So that's the major difference between BBA and BMS.
If BMS contains analytical studies, then what does BBA like?
BBA is more about the whole, the course curriculum is designed only in such a way that it focuses more on administration, the analytical part of administration. Here is a combination of management plus administration. So it's all rounder. When you talk about VMS, it's all rounder, and there you're mainly focusing on administration. That's how the major difference is.
Okay, ma'am.
Miss, what is the
And
cutoff
I think
for
many.
BAF?
HR
Sorry,
college
sorry
for
to
BFM.
interrupt. Just sorry to interrupt. We have a question that do HR has a BBA. So BBA is a course which we are offering at HSNC, not at HR.
Ma'am, what
Miss,
is the
what?
cutoff BFM in HR college?
I think I have already answered that the last merit list was closed for 92%.
Miss, is there in-house in BAF?
No, no in-house in self-finance courses. In-house category is only for BCom.
Miss, so I got 93% in boards. So should I apply for BAF?
Yes, definitely. Apply for BAF.
But the last year cutoff was 94.2. So won't it be a risky
As I said, beta, थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे होता रहता है. Maybe this time the cutoff will be less. Don't go according to the last year cutoffs, please. It's my humble request. If you have scored above 90, definitely please apply. I'm just saying those who have scored 87, 88% should also go and apply for BAF and B.
तो 10 मिनट में निकलेगा इनमें से
Madam, why there is only CET for BMS, not other curriculum?
Hello.
Hello.
Ashray and this one to get.
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. Hello.
Ashray.
Yes, ma'am. Hello. Hello, Anupama ma'am.
Students, can we just please ask from Anupama ma'am, can we just finish the session? I think we have answered most of the queries.
Yes, ma'am. It's the HR college tradition
Ashray,
to
can you
end
hear
the
me?
program. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Ashray, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible. Hello.
1 second. Ashray, let's wind up because the questions are becoming repetitive.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to say the vote of thanks.
Let us wind up. The questions are becoming repetitive. Same thing they're asking again.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
was
HR
saying that,
college
yeah.
tradition.
Ashray, let's wind up because see the same thing. Some students are joining in now and they're asking the same questions again and again. Okay, so you can give your vote of thanks.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
just a
basically,
last question, please, ma'am. Ma'am said BBA is from HSNC University. So the center will be HR college itself, right?
No, ma'am, it will be at HSNC University, Worli.
BBA course is offered
okay,
by
ma'am.
HSNC University.
Yes, Ashray, you can
okay.
go ahead.
Yes, sir. So basically, it's HR college tradition to end the program with a vote of thanks. So I would formally like to express my gratitude to our principal, our pillar of strength, Dr. Pooja Ramchandani ma'am, our degree college vice principal, Dr. Rani Tyagi ma'am, all our esteemed faculties, and my dear friends and the parents. Hope you like our program, and I hope that you are interested for tomorrow. We will surely unwrap all the interesting courses thereafter. So all the best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, you can wind up the session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.